Hey guys, Mark Nicol again, and today's topic is this: how to break a bad habit. Now here's the thing, bad habits. It could be anything, right? Too much drinking, too much eating, smoking, whatever it might be. Trouble is that bad habits, they tend to occur, we tend to use them as a means of making ourselves feel better at a time of stress. Okay, so, feel low, have a bad day, have a drink, have a bad day, have a bar of chocolate, have a bad day, have a fag, whatever it might be. Whatever that bad habit is, the tendency is that it occurs as a response to feeling a bit shitty. Okay, and we do it because we believe it makes us feel better in the moment and in the instant. Kind of the second part of the problem with bad habits is that for the most part, they make us feel good like in the moment, but the long-term effect is negative. Okay, so you drink as a response to feeling stressed, do it too often, it's going to cause you problems. Eat as a response to feeling stressed, do it too often, it's going to cause you problems, and so on. So when it comes to breaking this bad habit, it doesn't work ever to simply try and stop doing the behaviour. Okay, because you're doing it for a reason, and unless you find another something else to fill that gap, another thing to fulfill that need of helping you feel better when you're stressed, you're always going to revert back to default, and you'll always find yourself going back to the same thing. You'll just run out of willpower, and you go back to behaving in the same way. It's the typical kind of story with dieting. Yeah, you eat the way you do because you've learned to do that, and a lot of it's based on your emotions and the way you think. And unless you address some of the reasons why you eat what you do or why you drink what you do, it won't make any odds. So you can't simply just go cold turkey and cut out a bad habit. It very rarely will it work. So kind of the two-step process to breaking a bad habit is, one, be honest about why you do something, okay, and what it is that why you do it. Okay, so for me, one of the worst habits I ever had was drinking. I used to drink a lot, okay, alcohol, and eat ice cream. So back at university, I hated it. I was really quite depressed about it. When I was in my first workout of university, someone was working in the first gym I worked in. Really wasn't very happy. Wasn't enjoying it an awful lot. And throughout that time, whole tubs of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, like the big 500ml. Finger painting with the kids today. Yeah, mucky hands. Anyway, the big 500ml, like half pint. Well, no, actually, they're a pint of ice cream. Like 1,200 calories. I used to sit and eat that from the tub in an evening. It would take me less than an hour to eat through a whole tub of ice cream. And if it was really bad, the stop at Tesco's Express would also include a pack of 4 lagers. So it's 4 cans of beer and a tub of ice cream. And I used to do that regularly as a stress response thing. Nowadays, I find myself still going to like the biscuit tin, or if you're in the shop and you're feeling a bit crappy, I'll still tend to go towards chocolate and things. But to be honest, nowadays it's much, much better. And that's because of point 2. I worked out why I did what I did, what I was trying to achieve. And then I actually identified ways or things that I can do that actually do make me feel better. So nowadays, rather than going for a bar of chocolate or going for a biscuit, I will actually, as I've done just now, just come upstairs just for 5 minutes and just look out of the window at the view, just to breathe. Because like I say, my going to the biscuit barrel is normally a response to stress. It's wanting to distract myself from the demands of the children or something that's bugging me or whatever else. So I'll come and do that, just literally 30 seconds, step away from the biscuit barrel and come upstairs and just, okay. So a positive habit to get into that brings me the actual response that I want, that long term, or in that moment, that stress release. Happened this morning as well. I was feeling a bit pissed off. There was some stuff went on, family stuff, and feeling a bit emotionally and psychologically wound up and stressed. And I was just about to make my way through a whole pint of coffee, just as that's the thing, isn't it? I didn't want to do it because I've been drinking a lot of coffee lately, and to be honest, it's making me feel like crap. So I grabbed the iPad, stuck on YouTube, searched Michael McIntyre, spent 10 minutes just watching Michael McIntyre make me laugh. And it was brilliant because it made the difference. It changed my state. Okay, so it changed my mood. Because my mood changed, I didn't want to go and eat chocolate biscuits and drink pints of coffee. So that's the thing. How to break a bad habit. First, identify why you do it. I suppose also get clear on that, how it truthfully makes you feel. Okay, because once you identify that what you think is doing you good and actually makes you feel like crap, you're going to want to stop doing it anyway. And then the second part is identify things that you could replace it with that are more nourishing, that are healthier, that will kind of contribute to your long-term happiness rather than just in that moment. That's me for today. The kids are downstairs finger painting, so dread to think what I'm going to find. Speak to you again soon. Bye.